Hi there, and welcome to How the Flip Do You Do That? Grow Conference 2020, featuring myself, Lauren Hawkins. I am the new RHS Digital Coach. Go ahead to get started. Check out that shortened link in the upper left corner. The F and the G are both capitalized and case sensitive, so please be sure that is typed correctly. When you're ready to begin, go ahead and tap on the Start button, which will take you to the actual presentation created within Genially. If you are new to Genially, it is a fun way to create interactive presentations, infographics, games, lots of templates are all kind of built out. I will briefly explain how this works, and the rest of the time will be up to you exploring at your own pace and at your own speed. Lots of goodies are presented all throughout this Genially. If you're ever wondering, have I clicked on everything? What else is hidden? Tap on this finger icon and it will show you all the things that you can click on for every single page. In order to earn credit for this session, please be sure you tap on this Google Slides to submit a reflection here. There are template slides provided, so please feel free to select the slide that you need. If you'd rather create your own, you are also more than welcome to, but feel free to use the ones that have already been built in. Directions are provided as well, so if you would like to, simply tap on that drop-down arrow, and you'll see the option, How the Flip. On here, I would love for you to share one idea that you have after attending the session, and perhaps one question that's still lingering that maybe you'd like to get some feedback about, either from myself or from others who have attended this session. Also be sure to tap on the Google form, and please fill this out. This will ensure that you earn credit for attending this session. All throughout, you're going to have a couple of different options and things to explore. If you would like, you can skip around, as each one, once you have skipped, will always provide a home button to take you back to the very beginning. If you are somebody who would like to go in order and view everything, you can simply use these arrows on the right side of the screen, and this will also cycle through everything in order as you see here within the chapters. A couple of things I would love to point out, and then the rest of the time will be dedicated to you exploring on your own, is to take a look at what blended learning actually is, especially if this is a new platform for you and a new way of helping with your students. Really, the biggest thing is giving the control back from the teacher and giving it towards the learner. The idea is to give them more time, place, pace, and their own path for their learning. Our idea is to use technology and leverage it strategically. The biggest thing about blended learning is that at least one component of your lesson has to be an online activity. This could be something that all of the students do. This could be something that they rotate to. There's a lot of different ways in which this could look. If you would like, click on the info and check out a model of blended learning that took place at a high school. Any of these extra buttons, feel free to explore. Blended learning has a lot of different ways to look. One of them just happens to be the flipped model, which is what this session actually focuses on. With the flipped learning, the idea is that the teacher will create content that the students view at home. This could be something quick. This could look like some text that they need to read ahead of time. This could be an image that they explore. It could even be a video that they watch. And when they return to class, that's going to be utilized for more collaborative, applied thinking, where the students actually receive feedback and support rather than the other way around. But the biggest thing is that your students are going to spend more time working together, and you're going to spend less time talking at them. A couple of different suggestions if you are brand new to this. This 3 steps option kind of gives you a brief overview of how to get started, adapted from Catlin Tucker's Blended Learning in Action. If you're not sure what type of media that you would like to flip with, these buttons are going to help guide you. One option is to flip with a video, and you'll see how to make an effective video and some suggestions and tools and questions to guide you. You can also flip with text that students can read ahead of time, and you can also flip with images as well. And then step 3 is actually going to be designing an in-class activity. This is a model ELAR example. Obviously it's a little bit simplified, but it helps you kind of see what a possible lesson could look like. Not every lesson needs to be flipped. This doesn't have to occur every day, but it is a nice option, especially in regards to virtual learning. If you are concerned about how to create the flipped video content, this page is going to help guide you. If you have a MacBook, the recommendation is to try to explore QuickTime. If you have an iPad, Apple Clips is a great introduction to video editing. If you're using a PC or a Chromebook, WeVideo is the place that you're going to head to go. The biggest thing with WeVideo is secondary. You have access to premium WeVideo. So you have access to all the stock media, music, all those goodies are at your disposal. If you would like a template as you've exited this session, feel free to preview it here before giving yourself a copy. Again, this is just one possible way of what blended learning could look like, so don't feel like this is the only way that it could work. If this type of session excites you about other forms of blended learning, feel free to check out the Others tab for 2 more types of blended learning that tend to be very, very popular, or join an online learning opportunity this fall exploring the other 2 methods of blended learning and earn some additional PB. The course is currently in True North Logic if you are interested. Don't forget, you can also reach out to me at all for any reason whatsoever. I'm the new RHS Digital Coach. You have my email down here below, and then you also have 3 other ways of contacting me via Twitter if you'd like to check out my YouTube channel, or perhaps read up on my blog as I share some reflections throughout the year. Thank you again so much for choosing this session. I hope you have a wonderful Grow Conference and have fun exploring everything that is flipping out in blended learning.